Okay, it's Paula. I'm back. I have absolutely no idea what happened, but hopefully somebody will still come back and see me finish off these earrings. And the challenge was trying to read the comments and see what I'm doing is very difficult when you're actually doing this live. So I will potentially answer comments after I've actually finished this rather than try and do it in the middle of the broadcast. And I apologise, Linda, for stalling in the middle. But anyway, we're back. So I will do my best to finish the fringe without any further interruption. And once again, I apologise for that little break in broadcast. It was a little bit like, you know, when you used to get the broadcast pattern on the TV at times. So trying to manage this sometimes with the phone and talking and beading and, you know, answering questions. I think one thing will have to go. So it could be that the questions are the thing that has to go when I'm trying to do this. So I'm just not pulling that too tightly again. I'm now back. I'm right in the center now of my fringe. So I want to make sure that the center one is the longest. So this time I'm actually going to add 10 of my black beads. One rose gold, one black again. So that same pattern. 6 of the bronze, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black again, and then 6 of the bronze, 1, 2 black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black again, and 1, 2, 3 little Rizzo, 1, 2, 3. And so now I'm going to thread all the way back through my fringe. So once again, because this is my longest center dangle, by the time I start to do this down the other side, I'm back on the countdown. So they do go a little bit quicker the second time around. Nearly there. And I'll go back through that first black, also the black bead on the ring. So if anyone can ever work out how I can do questions and see them on screen easily, and not have to hear myself talk through the iPad, and yeah, it's all those technical issues I just would not like to try and work out. But anyway, I still think the miracle of being able to do something like this, you know, I'm in Melbourne, I'm doing this for Linda's shop in Sydney. It's just, you know, it really is amazing that we can share, you know, our love of beading so easily on a format like this. And, you know, I shouldn't complain. I should be grateful for the opportunity, really. 1, 2, 3, black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the bronze. 4, 5, 6. And then another one, oh, sorry, nearly went to rose gold straight away. 2 black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black. So this is my second last fringe. 1, 2, 3, pick up my little Rizzo, 1, 2, 3. And then go all the way back through that fringe again.
You winning?
Yep, that's my husband just coming to check on me.
I'm not checking.
So now I'm up to doing the very last of these fringes. It's like a bloody comedy hour, isn't it? The second last. Oh, I spoke too soon, but that's okay. I'm nearly there. So you can see there I've got that really nice pattern there now. So it's forming that nice drop down and diamond. So this time I want to pick up 6 black, rose gold black, and then 6 of the bronze, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the bronze. 1, 2, 3 of the black, rose gold black, rose gold black. and 6 of the bronze again. God, I've got to have good eyesight to see the difference, because I've managed, of course, to mix my black and, my rose gold and my bronze together. On camera, you probably can't even tell the difference, but there's a slight difference, so I can see them. But gosh, talk about make it hard on yourself, Paula. But as I said, messy beader, that's what happens. Nearly there. So 1, 2, 3 of the little tiny ones, 3 of the little 15s, and then go back through. And now, once I get to the end of this, I am at the last fringe. And then after the fringe, it's just a matter of adding a hook. So if you missed the break in transmission, it's okay, because you just missed me making boring fringes. So you are back in time to see the earrings almost finished. So apologies again for, trying to press buttons and do things when I should just concentrate on the beading part of it. So I'm now back at the last one that I actually want to add a little fringe through. So again, I come back through my foundation brick stitch row there, and I'm going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 of my black, 1 of the rose gold, and 1 black again. Then I want some bronze, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bronze. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black. And then I need some bronze, and I think I definitely will need to get some out in a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've managed to spread themselves all over my board, so I am finding what I need. 2 black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black, rose gold, black again. And then my last 3 size 15 beads, my last little Rizzo bead, size 15s again, and then come all the way back through. So every time I've pulled those fringes, I actually haven't made them too tight. As I said all along, having that little bit of flexibility in the brick stitch fringe is what you need to have that flow in your earring. And keeping your thumb and forefinger, your thumbnail in between the foundation row and your fringe, just in there. Just sort of move your thumb around, your thumbnail in there, so that the fringes have just a little bit of air is the secret. And someone showed me that years ago in making fringe, and so it's certainly something that... and now I just come back through again to that very last, or the first bead added. So this is the first one that I added all those, many steps ago before I had camera issues and whatever. And I want to just add then another size 15 bead back into that one like I had at the very start. So there I've just got my size 15 beads. So you can see they're either side of those last ones. And it's just a matter now of really knotting securely that thread. So I'm just going to do a couple of half hitch knots in my beadwork there so that it's nice and secure. And once that is, then I can just cut that off, and that particular earring is finished. So there you go. I've actually done that earring from start to finish in this little demonstration. And I'm now just going to snip off both my tail thread and my working thread. And then I'm going to make a little earring wire. Now, my wire work is not the greatest, not like Kaya Kelly. So if you're on the Handmade Alchemy site, Kaya is one of the artists on there, and I got some wire work from her last week. Unbelievable. I'd love to be able to do it like that, but I'm not that great. But for these, I just got a little piece of rose gold wire, and what I wanted to do was make a bail that actually has like a sort of a square edge on it, which will actually come up over the top of that ring. So you can see there I've created that sort of square look there, and I pop that on the ring like that so that it's got a bit of movement on it. And then I really just sort of fold that down over the ring, and just wind that around just a couple of times. I'm using I think it's a 20 gauge wire because it was sort of what I had here, or it might actually be an 18, but something probably a little bit finer might be better, but you know, sometimes you just use what you've got. So I've just sort of done a couple of little turns around there on that, and I'm going to just snip off the end of that. And then I get my secret weapon, a Sharpie, and I'm just going to finish that little off. And then with my Sharpie, that's how I'm going to get the curve of what I want that earring wire to look like. So I'm just wrapping that around to form that shape. So you can see now that's created a really great hook shape for me as well. I'm going to snip the end of that off so that it's long enough to fit into your ear but not fall out. And then I'll get my little burring tool. So I've got one of these burring tools here. And that little tool there, you just run that over the end of your wire like that. And so you don't have any sharpness then when you're poking that through the hole in your ear. And that just really softens and rounds out that end of wire there. So it's not sharp and it's not going to stab anybody when they stick it into their ear. So you can see there now, I've now got my earring hook on my earring like that. As I said, I'm not and I've probably rushed that slightly and I might redo that anyway, but you get the gist of it. So there's my earring hook on my 2 brick stitch tortoiseshell framed earrings there. And I've managed to do 2 brick stitch fringed earrings as well. So I'm just going to clear those beads off there. I'll sort that out later. So you can see there's earring 1 style with the little tortoiseshell frame, and you could do that across anything. It could be on a metallic frame, you know, any sort of frame piece essentially. And then of course there's the brick stitch piece there with the brick stitch triangle and the frame. So both of those have got black, bronze and rose gold tones. They've got either a little Rizzo dangle or they've got a little tiny dagger dangle as well, and then just earring hooks on both of them. So I do hope that that's been helpful. Once again, I am sorry for the camera, you know, interruption to service. But look, hopefully you really enjoyed that. And once again, I really want to thank Linda for inviting me to be the co-host for the start of Seed Bead September. Best month of the year. It's my birthday month, so I love springtime, love September, and I love seed beads. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Linda again for the opportunity. And some of this information will be available on Linda's webpage, I'm sure, at some point on her Facebook, and it'll be available on mine as well on a string. So thanks everybody. Bye-bye.